Hi, welcome to Travel with me and my twin.
We are in Warsaw, Missouri today for the Pioneer Heritage Days. Come join us.
We are at Warsaw at the Pioneer Heritage Days. The Mountain Man encampment is where we're at right now. This sits on the Truman Lake, and also the dam is Truman Dam. And then on the other side of the dam is Lake of the Ozarks. Okay.
When we get cleared, you can go down and get all the pictures and everything you want.
Okay.
We're gonna make noise. Did you want my good side? Hang on, baby, come on. Now, wait a minute, I thought all you pretty girls liked an old fat hairy guy. Now come on. And why would you want Chippendales when you could get the whole chunk?
I have what you just described. I have one at home, you couldn't see. That's what we love.
Fire in the hole! It's not loud, it's like a big shotgun, guys. Fire! Must be Air Force.
That was nice.
Awesome.
Look at all the buzzards out there. I need somebody to bring me 10 golf balls. We're gonna buzzard hunt.
That would be awesome.
He's got a 2-week-old baby. 2 weeks old today, the lady told us. And it's a Scottish Highland. Fixing a chuck roast over an open fire.
I said we should have No doubt.
I'll actually use the head of that bit and put it at an angle and heat that top side and down side so that hole is not no more round, it's like a rectangle. And then so that'll slide right on there. I have a 2-part epoxy that I use that's actually for knife making.
You see all those really pretty lines that's in there? You know how he makes that? He sits and folds the middle.
Yep, there's 2 different types of steel in here. So there's 1095 and 15 and 20. 15 and 20 is the shiny metal, and the 1095 is the dark metal. Okay, so what that 15 and 20 has nickel in it, and that's what keeps it from etching dark water when it's in that pot. Yep. Yeah, you'll etch it with ferric chloride mixed with water, and because if you have it just straight ferric chloride, it's too strong and it'll eat the metal away.
Yeah.
So you want to dilute it down in some distilled water. And then when you pull it out, you clean the oxides off and you take it to your buffing wheel, shine it up. But these are 3 that I've been working on.
Those are beautiful. You guys have any other questions?
This is a mammoth tusk.
Oh, that's cool. Whoa.
That's a woolly mammoth.
Oh. Do you sell your knives?
These are 3 that I've been working on. I actually have one for sale over on Bill Miller's table.
Okay.
And he's actually who taught me how to make quality steel. So, yeah, he makes my knives look like tinker toys. So, but he's taught me a lot. I spent quite a bit of time in his shop learning. So.
And if you remember in my Kona Lefty video of the mountain farm, there was a picture of a sorghum press. This is the way it would have worked with the mule and all the setup. Very cool. I press the cane and it drips there into that bucket with sorghum. That makes this the sugar that makes the sorghum.
And then you gotta test it and make sure it's not too strong.
Drive you crazy.
Yeah, I see this little screen coming out. I was like, oh,
Then they boil it. This is the chuck wagon.
has a bed upstairs and a crib.
Ed Elmore cabin.
Yeah.
So this is the size of the log cabin.
And then they did half the panel notches and the corners to keep the water from coming in.
Kind of puts out a little bit of heat.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably nice and toasty upstairs. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you crochet?
I'm crocheting. I'm attempting, but yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. So what do they put in between the logs to hold them together?
It's mortar. You know, back in the day it would have been sod and mud. I'm not sure what they used here during this time. But they did hand do it because there was a lady in here earlier said her fingerprints were in it.
Is that right? Nice, thanks.
You're welcome. This is a replica of something from the 1840s and 50s. About 10 people would live in something this size. And they would sleep upstairs.
This is the smokehouse. I guess that's why it's smoking.
I know you'll get a good look for it.
Big old pigs and bacon hanging in there.
They probably have something hanging in there. That's why it's smoking, probably.
You just keep this at a very low heat and just slowly smoke whatever you're putting with it. Just kind of slide bacon just
Back in that time period, the wealthier you were, the higher your hair was, and the more do the big elaborate ball gowns for the dogs, or the gestured collars and top hats.
Hi.
Hello. I came across a picture in 1940s where they made the dog.
That looks very nice. Eventually I'll get the link. This cabin was built in the 1840s. It was originally a trapper's cabin. It had a dirt floor. The trappers used the cabin from the 1840s all the way up to the 1850s. In 1857, a woman moved in named Permelia and her daughter Carrie, and they put the hardwood floors in. The little girl would get bored being out in the country. This cabin was originally about 40 miles east of here. But she would get bored and she would see somebody coming down the road and she'd go way running up to the road. Whoa, 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 stop. The people would stop the stagecoach and say, what's wrong, what's wrong? Do you have any kids I can play with? Well, it wasn't real safe for her to keep doing that, so Mom moved into town. After that, a family moved in named Hal, it was Judge and Thussy Hal, and they had 9 kids.
How many?
9. They moved in. Cabin was a little small for them. Their brother-in-law was a carpenter, so he added logs onto the top and put in the loft. So him, her, and 9 kids slept on pallets upstairs. I mean, there's just barely room. There was no room for beds.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 2 foot high on the sides.
35.
And only about 4.5 foot in the center, so you can't stand up upstairs. So they would
The adult shawls.
sleep upstairs. They would, when they got up in the morning, kids go outside. You got chores to do. But occasionally people would stop by and say, could we feed and water our horses? Which you had to take care of the horses because that was your only transportation. One night, Frank and Jesse James stopped by and asked if they could feed and water the horses. Yeah, no problem. They fed and watered the horses. The family fed them dinner. The next morning, they slept out in the barn. The next morning, they got up, they fed them breakfast, fixed some biscuits and sausage, and sent them on their way. She gets up, starts cleaning up the kitchen. She goes home, picks up the sugar bowl, and under the sugar bowl finds a $50 gold coin. that the James brothers had left there. Well, a couple days after that, Pinkerton shows up. They come in and say, "Have you seen these men? Have you seen these men?" Husband and wife look at each other. "No, we haven't seen them." After that, the history gets a little sketchy as to what happened with the cabin. In 1947, it was bought by the Barr family. And then in 2004, Peggy and Larry Crabtree bought the cabin, bought the land that the cabin sits on, and they donated the cabin and it was moved over here. They took the cabin apart log by log, numbered all the logs, and put them all back in the same order that they were in. They haven't found a mason yet that can rebuild the fireplace because they want it done authentically.
Yeah. Takes too long.
Oh yeah.
It's hard work.
Hard work and it's expensive.
Yeah.
There you are.
Hi.
You guys having fun?
Yeah.
Have a good day.
bananas, banana hide. Yeah. You like it? That's silly. Yeah, she don't like bananas.
I hate bananas.
She hates bananas.
You
Tell
go to
her.
the store, you buy a banana.
Yeah, buy a banana.
You take it home.
You take it home.
You peel the banana.
You peel the banana.
Throw away the peel.
You throw away the peel.
Throw away the cob.
You throw away the cob. Ain't got nothing left. Oh, but baby, you ain't got nothing left.
I like bananas
Because they have no bones. I don't like no peaches. They're all full of stones. I like bananas because they have no bones. Okay, got another sheep. Want to do a song about your sheep? Your goat? You want it? Me?
Yeah, you.
Why is it always on me?
You're the one that wants
Let's do our wedding song. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch, 'cause I'm hog-tied over you. I'm hog-tied over you. You're my baby and I don't mean maybe, I'm hog-tied over you. Do you remember, darling, when we was on the farm? I chased you through the hog pen and ran you in the barn.
And then I grabbed the plowpoint and cracked you on the head. Then we both sit down and laughed until it was almost dead.
I'm hog-tied over you. I'm hog-tied over you. You're my baby and I don't mean maybe, I'm hog-tied over you. Well, as the years went by, dear, I learned to love you so, until you dropped an anvil upon my little toe.
And how you come to my house and watch me feed the hogs and sit around with goo eyes and take the cost.
I'm hog-tied over you. I'm hog-tied over you. You're my baby and I don't mean maybe, I'm hog-tied over you. Well, take me back to Tulsa. She's too big and scary.
Take me back to Tulsa. He's too old and hairy.
Old and hairy. I got the wind. I'm Harry Chapin because I got. I'm glad somebody remembers them. I got a lot of these old jokes. I was helping with a fiddle camp and a guitar. A girl trying to teach her guitar, and I couldn't remember what I was thinking, so I says to her, "I'm sorry, my mind is like a Rolodex with a couple cards missing." Well, I got this blind look. I said, "Rolodex?" And she goes, "Is that a watch?" And I said, No. Now let me show you a picture. I brought a picture up and I made it real big so she could see it. I said, "Do you see these cards? You put their name and their business on there and you stick it in this thing and it's alphabetically categorized and you can turn it and take the card out and make the call." I said, "It's amazing. And the other thing about it is when the batteries run out, it still works." And that's when she goes, "Wow." Okay, Noah. Long time ago, as most you folks should know, Uncle Noah built himself an ark. For 40 days and nights, the rain was such a fright, the animals nearly tore the ark apart. Well, the duck went quack, cow went moo, rooster cried cock-a-doodle-doo. The old tomcat raised an awful row. Bigfoot squealed, Billy goat bad, bullfrog said, "Biggest drink I ever had." All them on Uncle Noah's heart. Oh, the horses and cattle and fowl of the air, even the long-eared donkey was there. A honk, honk, honk. He's kind of a sad donkey, wasn't he? You know, if you want to grow bigger ears of corn, you need to use mule manure. He'll explain it if you get it. Can you help me with that? Well, the duck went. You kids in the adult clothing can play too, for crying out loud. Well, the duck went. Quack. Cow went. Rooster.
We're not sure.
The rooster cried. The old tomcat, he raised an awful row. Pig went. Oh, no, this pig, you can't steal it or run over it because it will squeal on you every time. Pig went. Squeal! Billy Goat wasn't good, he was. Hey, you betcha. And the bullfrog said, because of all the water, "Biggest drink I ever had." And actually, on that ark, did you know there was a library on the ark to keep the animals busy? Because they were out there a long time. So they built a library, and then they put Mrs. Noah in there as a librarian. but she had a pen name on the ark. You know what it was? Joan. yeah. And the chicken and the frog were friends. And they went to the library together one day, and the chicken went into the library, and there's Joan of Arc behind the books, behind the thing. And chicken jumped up on the desk, and you know what chicken said? Book, 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 book. And so Mrs. Joan of Arc, Mrs. Noah Joan of Arc, gave him a book, 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 set it down. Chicken got its beak in there and started going through it, and frog jumps up and looks over the chicken's back. You know what the frog said? Reddit. All of them on Uncle Noah's, all of them on Uncle Noah's, all of them on Uncle Noah's Ark. There you go. You ever heard that song